So with the backroom strategy for floor 100, a lot of players, that's the only way they've known how to do this floor 100 against these hunters. These are really kind of the old strats, especially the Oxy, when floor 100 used to be farmed quite a lot. So just going to go quickly through. We have a solo clip on the left of sniping, and then the Oxy build for group strategy on the right. The downside of this is it does take some specific builds and some group coordination with the Oxy strategy, but on the plus you can do this with most directives and on legendary difficulty. So this is the Oxidizer role for the duo or group strat. So what they're going to do first off is they're going to toss their hive, and they are running Technician, so they're going to apply Faraday to the foam person, and then right where the hunters are going to spawn in, they're going to shoot all their Oxidizers. So right now, when they walk down to the bottom of the stairs, that's going to trigger the fight and spawn in the hunters. So the moment they run to the bottom of the stairs, they spawn in, they shoot the hunters to trigger combined arms and in sync, and they die in seconds if you've done it right. So the foam roll for the Oxy strat is very simple. They're going to just deploy their hive so they can overcharge, and they're going to run and stand right next to the hive to make sure they have Faraday field. And now they're just counting roughly 6 or so Oxys to be shot, and then once that many Oxys are shot, that's when they're going to overcharge, and then the moment the hunters spawn in, you just shoot your foam, stick them in place, and they'll die in seconds. So you can check out the link in the description for a more detailed Oxy build, but the main things we specifically want for this fight are glass cannon, combined arms on the backpack, in sync, ideally on a shotgun for our main weapon that we're going to hold in our hands, and then an Artificer hive on Technician, and obviously Oxidizer as our main skill. So for our foam build, we're actually going to be running 4-piece Future Initiative with the chest in order to give our teammates that 25% damage bonus. And we're going to be running Creeping Death or Perfect Creeping Death to spread our foam, BTSU gloves to overcharge, any hive really to overcharge, and then foam as our primary skill that we're just staring at the hunters with. So the solo method is a bit of a trick shot, a little bit, but I do think this is actually a viable strategy with a bit of experience. So I'll explain the build later, but the basic idea is we're using BTSU gloves to overcharge, place the hive back down to give us Faraday field, use an Achilles on the left hunter, and then just shoot the next one with Headhunter. So it honestly looks harder than it is. The placement of where that left hunter goes is actually very predictable. He generally almost always goes right into that same bit of cover right there. He might go into a piece of cover to the left, and he might just stand dead still. But he's very easy to consistently hit. You just hit him, and then just take your second shot on the second hunter. That's really all you've got to do. So this build is a little funky. We are running Technician to give ourselves the Faraday field, BTSU gloves at the start to overcharge. We will then quickly hot swap to another piece of gloves and toss our hive now that it's gotten a couple charges and still an overcharge. That's when we run down the stairs. We'll still have overcharge from the BTSU gloves even though we're not even wearing them anymore. Achilles that hunter, and then take our shot with the Nemesis. We'll have Headhunter, so that first shot needs to be a headshot. The follow-up shot on the second hunter is, because we have Headhunter stacks, is going to kill regardless of a body shot or a headshot. This is easily done on Legendary or any difficulty. You can see that I do have some things experienced up, but I have done this before experience was even a thing, that it really isn't making the difference. You're going to have enough damage regardless. So with that, good luck. I hope everyone can put these strategies to use, and hope this makes this area a lot smoother.